All of our Warzone 1 skins may not have transferred over to Warzone 2, but at least we got a reincarnation of the infamous Rose skin, right? Right?
Bruh.
That's right, Black Rose is back right at the start of Season 1, and it might be one of the new go-to skins. How good it is in comparison to the original is up for discussion, but if this is a skin you want, you'll have to act fast because it will only be available for a limited time. Just like the original, Blackout Rose is tied to the Battle Pass, so once Season 1 is over, it will likely be vaulted for good. This skin is part of Sector A18, meaning it will take a minimum of 35 tokens to unlock. This is not that bad of a grind, especially when you compare it to the original Rook skin, which you had to get all the way to Tier 100 of the Season 5 Battle Pass. By the way, if you're confused by how the new Battle Pass works in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, I'll have this video that explains the Battle Pass in simple terms linked at the end of the video so you can check that out. Now, is this Blackout skin going to run rampant in Warzone 2? The design for the skin in terms of its overall effectiveness is definitely not as good as her original Rook skin. There were two things that made that Rook skin so appealing to people. First, it had a slimmer profile. That Rook skin was a skin tight suit, and psychologically it'd make it harder for players to track you. The Blackout skin is more of your standard combat uniform, just in dark mode. The profile is much more bulky. You even got the bulky helmet on top, which will make her stand out a bit more. The other appeal of the Rook skin was how dark the skin was. It was so dark that people could blend into the shadows of buildings, and even in outdoor situations, it was just harder to track because of how dark it was. Blackout, on the other hand, has more dark gray areas than pure black areas. There are even scissors and flares hanging from her uniform that add little points of color that stand out. And the skin also shows skin on her wrist and her face. The Rook skin was pure black. Her wrist didn't show. You had the ballistic mask that covered her face. It was really hard to spot. Fun fact, if you didn't notice, on the Battle Pass preview skin, they included that ballistic face mask in the graphic background of the skin. So this is obviously supposed to be a callback to that infamous Rook skin. So even though Blackout is going to be nowhere near the effectiveness of the original Rook skin, it can still give you an advantage compared to the other skins in this game. And personally, I'm glad it's not as effective as the original skin. We can leave skins like Rook in the past. They don't need to be coming back into Warzone 2. If you clicked on this video because you're looking for the most competitive advantage, you might want to check out the skin that is in the shop in the Executive Warfighter bundle. There is a all dark skin called Collision, and this skin doesn't have any skin showing, unlike Rose's Blackout skin. This skin is also largely dark gray, more so than black. I mean, there's maybe a teeny little bit more black coverage, but yeah, hopefully that's as stealthy as skins get. Again, I don't want to deal with the whole Rose Rook situation again in Warzone 2. I'm not even sure black stealthy skins are going to be optimal in Warzone 2 with the new lighting and map design. There's not as many shadowed areas outdoors, and building play isn't as common. Y'all will have to let me know what you think about this Rose skin though. Are you liking it? Do you like what they've done with it? I personally like the approach that they took with it. It's not as overpowered as that Rook skin. I like the Easter eggs that they made the callbacks with. I also like the addition of the third-person mode, not only to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, but in Warzone, which is the gameplay you've been watching for this video. For one, it lets us see our operators in a way that we haven't been able to do before. One of the complaints about operator skins and bundles in general pre-Modern Warfare 2 was that why would you ever want an operator? You barely get to see your operator except for in the menus, in loading screens and things like that. It's not a game like Fortnite that's in third person where you could see your operator skins at all times. So obviously now that has changed. So now if you play first person, you can see your blueprints up close and personal. If you play third person, you can see your operator skins up close and personal. Also, you can see your cool blueprints that you'll earn or either purchase purchase as well. So I really like the addition of that mode for that. I also am digging third person Warzone more so than first person, I think. I don't know if it's because I've been playing Fortnite a lot earlier this year and I've just gotten used to third person. But I know a big reason is because of all the cool new animation improvements. These were stand out in the Modern Warfare 2 beta for me, and being able to see them on your own character is cool. The way your character will shuffle side to side and lean left to right when they're aiming around a corner. Those little things like that make playing third person just feel more immersive to me, even though first person is supposed to put you in like that first person POV perspective. So I definitely recommend you give third person playlists a try. I'm finding them to be really fun. So hopefully you got something out of this video. Please don't forget to click that like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.